I gotta make $1 million, so I grind for it. Snakes in the grass, so I use this new 40 as my lawnmower, trapping for them Concords. Out there on that same block, you hear them guns clapping like an encore. You tryna get your shine on? Just understand the work you moving, it can get you killed or get you time for it. Work shift, posted on that strip for 100 nights. 100 goons, 100 guns, we knew we wasn't living right. Ray Lewis, playing with them birds, tryna get a sack.
It's your boy Cool Quellz, we inside the maze, you already know.
It mean more when you get it out the mud with your day ones. Strapped up everywhere, be ready when that day come. I live by the code and I'ma die by it. Day I leave the surf, I know the gang riding. Kill a rap nigga today, it's tape dropping.
Crazy part about this song, like, I was so like, I'm big on synergy. So like, it's only like, I got these two stories. Like, when I did this song with him, it's like the craziest, weirdest shit ever happened as a rapper. Like, I'm a real nigga beyond rapping, but like, synergy is real. Like, I feel like when you're in the room with powerful people, the room get thick.
Keep on focusing from drilling shit. Single on the jail call. Told me keep on killing shit. Tell me watch for Rambo. Keep on focusing from drilling shit. Better go on the jail call. Told me keep on killing shit. Do this shit for Zoe. Stay out the way and get our niggas.
So when I'm in the room with him, it took me a while to get this, and I usually don't write. You know what I mean? Like, I don't write. Like, I just talk about everything relatable to my life, and I just get in and I just try to get it out as much as I could. Like, hurry up. I do like batches, and then my engineer mix it up. He take parts, like, and turn it into a verse, you get what I mean? So I couldn't really do this one. Like, it took me like 2-3 hours. And then like, another thing about this song, the day I recorded this was the first time that I seen my mans that came from the feds, like one of my best friends. He just committed suicide last week. Yeah, his birthday on the 15th. Nah, it's cool. That's my brother. Like, I'm at peace with it. The only thing that just scared me is because, like, you never know what somebody going through. Just because they got a smile on their face all the time, and he's one of them people. Like, he just called me. Like, I talk to him every day, so it's like, it's nothing. But depression is real, more or less. Like, it means something to me because I recorded it with him, like, that day in the studio at Penthouse, NYC. But in another story I got with Sue Surf, I threw up. Like, not in the studio so nobody could see. Like, I was so drunk. Like, how that feature happened was just so weird. You get what I mean? Like, I'm just in the hood on regular bullshit. We drinking, dicing, regular shit. Niggas like, yo, Surf at the studio here in Connecticut. Get a feature. I'm fresh from jail. I'm like, I'm not spending no bread on no feature. My niggas is like, we paying for it. What do you mean? We going to the studio right now. So I get there, I do my verse. Yo, and I went straight to the bathroom. Like when I say throw up, I mean like, niggas blocking the door so nobody come in the bathroom because I'm yakking that bad. Like, I got it out of me though, and I went in there and I finished my verse.
Save all the rumors, I can give you the truth. I know I could be stubborn when I get in my moves. I fell back off the pills and got back in my groove. I fell back off the trap and got back in the booth. Motivated and dedicated with something to prove.
Iamcoolquellz came from like, if you listen to my project, I gave you a piece of everything. Like anything you could think of. Like even the project, even like some of the songs that didn't get attention, they were made for like mainstream radio. And I'm in the hood, so people not really gonna understand it. So I feel like when me dropping like the bonus is me adding the grittiness back to people seeing where I come from, because it's like, yeah, it's cool. Like when you look at my Instagram and social media, you see like all the pretty boy fun stuff I be doing. You really don't see like where I done came from. And that's why it's funny, because when people see me and they be like, yo, you rap? Be like, yeah. And then I go to open my mouth to rap, they be like, what the fuck?
I left her devastated. Plenty nights I played that trick without a pistol, left me feeling naked. I made some life changes. I stay humble, now my life's changing. Trust in God, you gotta have patience. We treat phones like we drag racing.
Because where I come from, like my neighborhood, like everybody, like even the big stocky diesel dudes get fly. Like y'all should tell you, like everybody got like they own like pretty boy swag to them, but it's no different from your regular neighborhood. Like it's arrests going on, it's burglaries going on, it's motherfucking carjackings going on. It's kids going to D1 schools, it's kids going to getting D1 scholarships, athletic scholarships. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I play football, I hold records in my city. Like that's what my neighborhood produces. So it's like we always had that like extra attention and that like fuck them niggas. You get what I mean? Because it's like we can fight, we athletic, we're intelligent, we look good, and it's like we come from good, a well-rounded family. It's just that proud of your environment. You get what I mean? Like,
I could give you the truth. I know I could be stubborn when I get in my moods. I fell back off the pills and got back in my groove. I fell back off the trap and got back in the booth.
Our swag and our demeanor be different from up, it'd be different from up top. You get what I mean? That's why it'd be so easy from like motherfuckers from New York to fuck with us. You get what I mean? Because we look like them. We probably got the same lingo. We get watered down like the way it go. Like, it's funny because like even when I went to the school jobs 12 years ago, like y'all saying like I'm hip and shit like that. That shit we used to say like when I was in junior high. You got what I mean? Like calling a cigarette square, shit like that. You got what I mean? So it's like traveling and me hearing like different lingo, going to Cali, going to Atlanta, being out here, being in New York. Like it's all different. But it helped you like as a rapper because it teach you how to channel your music.
I gotta make $1 million, so I grind for it. Snakes in the grass, so I use this new 40 as my lawnmower.
Every musician has that one song that they love. You know what I mean? Like, I know this is my song. And then like they run away from it. Like, and I'm talking about before they blow up. Like, there's a chance you might not ever blow up. And my whole point is like everybody be like, what's that one record that you gonna go to like a radio one here or like you give to an exec? I'm giving you Scaryhours. Cause it's like the place in my life where I was when I was doing Scaryhours, like I was having fun, but it was like, it's like the Connecticut version of like New York drill. Like I give you real rap, but it's like you get to, like the shit that I'm actually doing is fun. It's not what I'm rapping about. Like I'm pulling up in a nice ass car. I'm with all my friends. We took over the liquor store in the hood. You get what I mean? Like I put a Lamborghini in the projects that's not even the projects that I'm from. That's the funny part. I'm not even from there. I'm from Stamford. That video shot in Bridgeport. So it's like the love that people were showing. Like I took pictures with little kids, people's grandmothers that day. Like that showed me like the impact that I had because before then I wasn't home for like 4 or 5 months. You get what I mean? Like I literally came in from jail, started rapping, and then I got a call. Like, yo, I want to help you seek your dreams. Like whatever you want to do, I'm gonna fund it. You're gonna move to Miami. This is what you're about to do. Da 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 da. And this was from like one of my brother's best friends. Like I still love the nigga to today. I can't say nothing bad about him other than how he handled business. You get what I mean? Because it's more that came to it, bigger than what you was trying to create for yourself. What you say you was trying to create for me.
They basically try to sell people's dreams.
Yeah, and it wasn't even this what it was. It's not even selling a dream. It's like one thing you gotta realize, like I said to you before, like it's other people that got the password to my Instagram. It's shit like that. Like people paying attention to messages and seeing like your privacy and what you say to other people is like between you. You get what I mean? You and them, that's none of my business. Whether I'm your confidant, whether I'm your best friend, your brother, I would never do that. So that's more so what it was. Being that other people controlled it, they would see how I was talking to other people and like other decisions because even though like he was my investor and like he had a label that he wanted to design for himself, I did have other people reaching out from other major labels. You get what I mean? So it's like, instead of you taking heat for that, you putting that in your back pocket. You get what I mean? Like, and you like, nah, I'm gonna ride this out with me and you, but the whole time it's like, it's gonna be me and you regardless. You know what I mean? Like, whether if I was to go seek another opportunity, and me discussing it and saying, hey, yo, maybe I want to go listen to what this person got to say before this. That's not me saying I'm exiting you out or whatever we're playing.
Yeah,
so that,
options.
Yeah. So that's when my social media came into play. Like all the following I had, all the views I had, like even still this day, like my ass cap and shit like that fucked up. You get what I mean? Like I got a new one because I had to start a new name, and it makes so much sense. Like this chain say CQ, Cool Quellz. If you look at my first chain, it just say Quellz. But Cool Quellz was my nickname my whole life. Like my man Sonny gave me that name. Like I was like all my old heads is like probably like 32. Like and not even like my old heads, like my big brothers, like but they're my parents. Like I grew up with them. I was always like one of them young dudes from the neighborhood that was fly and could be around everybody. I always was big, like Napoleon complex. I was bigger than everybody and everybody got bigger than me. So like I always was allowed to chill with the older dudes. So like with that being said, it's just like all the bullshit come into play of a life. Like an inner city kid, popular, from a popular neighborhood. Like my big brother was like popular dude. Played basketball, all the girls knew him, all that. Like I come from a tradition like that in my neighborhood. So with all the odds against me, like I never thought I would be like, I'm gonna be a rapper. everything that you work for could get taken away from you. Like, I always didn't have this hard drive. Like, Josh should tell you, it took a while for me to get this hard drive back. Like, if my engineer was here, like, he started with me when I recorded my first song, a week home from jail. Like, my first time ever recording a song 3 years ago. It's not like I've been rapping for mad long. I started rapping, bro. Literally my first, like, serious, like, I'm about to rap. And I got a call, like, 6 months later before I even put out the song. I just was putting fucking little snippets on Instagram and shit like that, because I always had a following. Everybody always followed me. I was a cool dude. I made clothes, I designed clothes. I still got an LLC. You know what I mean? Like, I did shit like that. So people, when I started rapping, and people like, oh, this nigga actually got something to talk about. Like, and then people really knowing my story, they listen to me. And then I got a call. Just imagine that one day, like, I'm gonna just do this because it's gonna keep me out of trouble. It's a hobby more or less than anything. I'm not even taking this shit serious, but then you get to a position where you gotta take it serious. You get what I mean? Like, I got 8-hour sessions. I could show you, like, I recorded my whole mixtape in Paramount. You get what I mean? Like, in LA, one of the biggest studios where Lil Wayne did motherfucking the Carter, motherfucking Tupac did shit there, all type of people. I'm recording in fucking Paramount. I'm recording in Penthouse in New York. I'm recording in motherfucking Miami, Vanquish Studios, motherfucking Bay 8. You can go look these studios up. They got a big background. It's a $150 an hour or better with an engineer. You get what I mean? Like, studios that got a name for themselves. So I put in that work and I had that shit snatched away from me. So that's one of the biggest wake-up calls with music. No matter how nice you are, no matter how good you are, when you come, you always gotta have a plan, because it's somebody that might be like, yo, I got this designed out and laid out for you. And I had management before I started dealing with the dude that started investing in me. You get what I mean? Like, I had a whole team, a videographer, I had my engineer, I had a producer, and he came, and it's like, once he came, I more so stopped making a plan for myself, because everything that he made shit come to life, not for nothing. I'm on a yacht with Quavo and motherfucking Lou Will watching the finals. Shitting me? I'm in VIP with Harden on Meek Mill's birthday in Club Live. Shitting me? What? Nobody's doing this. I'm driving a Lamborghini truck, a Rolls Royce Cullinan before they became popular, and I got these shits for motherfucking days. Take pictures with them, do whatever I want to do with them, go anywhere I want. I'm recording with 20K visuals the day before he go to the Rock Nation brunch. Meek, I could show you the post of Meek Mill liking and commenting under my shit. Like, everything I did was strategized. You see this hat I got on. Everything I do is with strategy. Guys ask me all the time, like, yo, who you gonna get signed to? I just want to be a dream chaser. And it's not even more or less about being a dream chaser, it's just Rock Nation. That's why I designed everything I did. Like, right now, my point in my career, I rap for myself. It sounds selfish, but more or less it's like, I feel like every musician go through a phase where they gotta get that pain out, where it's like no fun tracks. You get what I mean? Like, you just rapping about what you experienced. I do have fun shit that comes in alignment, like how you drop certain shit, like a strategy, like Valentine's Day coming. I got some love shit I could drop on Valentine's Day. You know what I mean? Like, you do along with the mood. It's wintertime. It's gritty in my city in the wintertime. You know what I mean? So it's like, I rap about my area and what I do, like the kids in my inner city, before I start rapping, before anybody else. Cause it's easy to go do a feature with somebody and just spit some shit. You know what I mean? Some tough shit, and he feel it. But it's different when you impacting the people you're around. Like, if you can't touch one of your mans, for one of your mans to really be like, yo, I believe in you. Like, I believe in you. Like, I want you to rap. Like, it's rare for one of your friends to really say that and take money out of his pocket, take time out of his day, and really push you to the next limit. Like, work for you when you're not working. You know what I mean? So it's like, you gotta take heed of the people around you. So I make music for people around me. Like, I talk about my aunts in my music. I talk about my cousins. I talk about my niggas fighting time. Like, cause I'm touching them. When they hear my music in the jails and shit like that, they love it. You know what I mean? One of my kids heard the name of the song, they love it. You know what I mean? My grandmother, she love it. Like, cause they know everything that I'm rapping about, I really did and I overcame it. Not for nothing. It's not like I'm entertaining the bullshit. Like, it's not cool to be in the streets. I don't promote that. But if you live that life and you done got through it, I'm gonna talk about it. Cause regardless, if I done got through it, it's still going on. You know what I mean? And it's relevant to somebody else. I could say a line and make a little nigga change his whole life. Like, maybe I wanna go sell drugs. Maybe I don't wanna pick up a gun. Regardless of what, I saved his life longer than what the fuck y'all was gonna tell him to go do, or what his friend next to him was gonna tell him to go. You get what I mean? Like, and I'm not saying selling drugs is cool, but let's be real, what's going on out here? A lot of this shit is not even drugs. It's weed. So shout out to the little weed dude dealers. If you give me a little good weed, you feel me? But it's real. I just want my shit to be felt. Anybody can feel it.
I'm thinking 50 on my neck, 50 on my wrist. I put 50 on your head and not the city lit. I took my risk, I put my life out on the line for this.
I was influenced by a lot of rappers, but more so I would say like Meek. Like, the Meek give me a different feel. Like, I don't give a fuck if nobody can ever not fuck with him. I still fuck with him. You know what I mean? Like, that's what I get, because it's like, no matter where he got in life, he always make it known, like, I do this shit for the trenches. Like, fuck the, I chill with millionaires, billionaires. But when I get on that mic, like, I do this shit for the hood. Like, no matter where I go, that's what I'm gonna do this shit for. Like, regardless of what, he hold it down. That nigga just got his hood tatted on, like, you feel me? Chain of his hood on this shit, like. So that's the way I look at it. Like, I always be saying shit to Josh, like, I wanna buy my hood. Like, literally, on some Rollo shit, but do it the right way. No illegal shit, just wanna buy it. Because I know that it's a mom being on Section 8. Nigga, I know that it's to have moms evicted because we outside playing with guns and shit like that. Like, so as long as I can make everything come true for the people that I always made promises to, that's enough for me. Like, fuck being big. I don't want to be big. I just want residual income from this shit. It's a lot of people that just gotta go, like, I want to be the best rapper alive. Like, let's be real. You know how much work that shit take? It take one hit to get you the fuck out of here. That's all everybody say to me. It's that one hit, Quellz. Like, and to me, like, that's Scaryhours. That's why I was like, I'm gonna re-push this shit. Fuck around, throw somebody on the remix. You know what I mean? Like, somebody big and just fuck the city up, just being myself.
I'm in the trenches with some cold killers. Loyalty over money, that sucker shit we don't condone.
The album cover, last project, what did it mean?
It was some bullshit. I'm be real. That was some bullshit right there. Yeah, like, I'm be real. That was some bullshit. Like, you know what's so crazy? One of my managers, Mullah, he's a DJ as well. Like, when he manages me, he hated this cover. And I feel like that's what made me like it, because, nah, real shit. Because Mullah, one of them people, like, he always told me my whole life, even since we was like 15, like, rap, Quellz, like, rap. Like, you need to rap. We used to do Freestyle Fridays, you know BET. We used to do it on the back of the bus. My boy ST used to beat on the side of the bus, and I used to rap. So, long story short, everything he tell me be right, and I don't be doing it, I be ignoring it. So, I'm like, fuck that. Like, I'm gonna get back at him, and I'm gonna just make this shit my mixtape cover, because he hate it at the end of the day. But, like, the people in it mean a lot to me. Like, the dude in the middle that I'm taking that picture with, that's my man BJ. I got him in my chain, that's my best friend. Like, that passed away, he had a heart attack in jail. Like, the little face in the back, that's my Uncle Mac. Like, he passed away, he got killed. The irony of him getting killed, like where he got killed at, he got killed right outside the place where my management was at. Like, literally. So, and I got that same picture tatted right here. You know what I mean? And my aunt right there that's holding me when I'm a kid, is my Aunt Tiffany. That's like one of my favorite aunts. And she fighting cancer right now, so like that just like meant the most to me. And it's just me, like all different reflections of me, like me as a kid, me like in my mid-teens, me like in the back when I got to that point, like I'm like, all right, I'm a rap, me as a baby again, and then like me rapping. You know what I mean? Like, that's my favorite truck again, man. I be getting that shit in every color, every chance I get. I love that truck, so I had to put that up there. I go through real motions, like, and that's what the people don't understand, like, and that's what I be realizing about musicians that do weird shit, that get piercings, that buy expensive shit, do dumb shit, get tattoos, that do drugs, is because you can never be yourself again. You get what I mean? Like, and what I mean by that is, if I ever was to stop rapping, motherfuckers will look at me as a failure, because they're gonna be like, you did all of this shit, you spent all of this money, invested all of this shit, like, and then you just quit. And it's not even like I look to be a musician. Like, my only thing is, like, I know I'm marketable. I know the shit that I be saying might not be the hottest, but it's relatable, and people gonna fuck with it because I got a story behind the shit that I got going on with myself, how I carry myself regardless of character, who I am when nobody's around. Everybody understands the dude, like, period. And all across the board. It's a couple of people like, fuck that nigga, but it's, you know, it's cool. Fuck you too. But other than that, like, that just was the biggest thing, like saying I'm a transition over. Like, I'm gonna be a musician, like, this is what I'm gonna do because this is a kiss-ass business. You gotta realize that every day you wanna speak up and say something that you might not be able to say nothing. Like, I don't have control when I release anything anymore, you get what I mean? Like, that's why I do this little spree of shit, and it's no view because there was no market plan behind it. I just do it out because I have everything sitting, and everybody's like, what the fuck is he actually doing? I'm taking all these trips, I'm recording and doing shit like that, but I'm not being on it. Like, how am I gonna market this video? how am I gonna, like, what's the crowd that I'm trying to reach with this video? I wasn't doing it, I'm just throwing shit out. You get what I mean? So now it's like, I can't put music out. If I say just wait for myself, I put music out. I can't do that anymore. I can't not be like, yo, I'm gonna take a day out because I got people depending on me now. Like, all right, you said like this, and you told us you were gonna do something. So it's like, I gotta produce. And as a rapper, as any musician, anything you do, like, you gotta understand that you have the talent, you are the gas, you are the engine of your beat. If you don't do, nobody can't do anything around you, no matter how much somebody wants to work for you. You know what I mean? So that's where I'm at with it. Just try and channel everything I don't want to do and just doing it. In there. You feel me? Maybe they said, fuck everybody, and go make a song called Fuck Everybody. I literally do got a song titled Fuck Everybody. That's the crazy part. And I'm not even rapping like I'm saying fuck people. It just that that's how I was feeling, and I had a song written, so I was like, I'm gonna just do this shit.